Hi everybody, in this video I'm gonna show you how to customize the Django admin panel. I will show you how to display things in the list like the way you are seeing it on the screen. I will also show you how to add this search bar for your models, and last but not least I will show you how to add custom actions, how to disable, how to add custom actions here. So all the code that would be showcased in this video is gonna be available on GitHub. So definitely check the GitHub repository. The link is gonna be in the description section below. So let's get started. So I've already created a normal Django project. It has one application. Here in the admin.py, I'm registering my models the normal way. uh, this is where we're going to be writing all the code. Customize our admin panel, we have to define a custom admin class for the model we want to customize. I will start with the customer model. So define a customer admin class. This is going to inherit from admin.model admin, and here where we are registering the model, we can come and pass in this customer admin as the second argument. I will show you how to do the same with a decorator. Now we can start doing our customization. We're gonna start with the list display property. This property allows us to define fields we want to see on the list, like the one we have for the user model. So for our customer model, I want to see the name, email, and create that fields. So I'll come here in the customer admin and add them to the list display. Now, if we head over to the admin panel and refresh, we'll see that we have fields. So this is one way to customize our model. So we define a customer admin class and we pass in this class when we are registering our model. We can also use a decorator, and this decorator is the admin.register and then the model itself. So this should have the same effect. Now I want to be able to search through my data. So this is pretty straightforward. I will define the search fields properly, and here I will define the fields we want to be able to search through. And now back to the admin panel, you can see that we have a search bar. We can search through the fields we define it. Now I want to show you how you can define your custom actions. For example, here we have the product model, and we only have the delete selected products action. I want to show you how you can add custom actions. I want to create an action that will make all the selected products public, or and an action that would make the selected products private. So basically, it's an action that I will use to change. I will have two actions to change the status of selected products. So this is pretty straightforward. We came here, we define. So this is pretty straightforward for our product admin class. We come here and define the actions property. This can also be a list or a tuple, and we can pass in the action, which is we can pass in a function, which is going to be the action itself. Maybe this time you can pass in the make product public action. We don't have that defined yet, so we're gonna go ahead and define it. This is gonna be a very basic function. It will take in the instance of this product admin class. So gonna have the model admin, and then the request that is coming in, and then the query set. The query set has the selected products. So we can go ahead and use this query set to update the status of the products. So we'll set the status to public. I will do the same for the make product private style action as well. Make sure to include the make product private action here in the actions properties. So now if we head back to the admin panel and refresh, we will see that we have two more actions. And now we can test this by selecting both products and then maybe making them public. And as you can see, the status of all both products is now public. Now back to the product admin, I want to show you one more method. We can also have a method here in this class and use it as an action. The method I want to implement is a method that will allow me to export the selected products to a JSON. So I'll define export JSON method. This is going to take in the request and the query set as well. And you can come here in the actions property and include this method, but we're going to include it as a string. This export JSON method is going to be a function that returns a response containing the query set as a JSON object. So you're going to have to serialize the data. So we would have to import the HTTP response from Django. And here we can create a response. This is going to be a response that returns the content type of application type application slash JSON. And we need to serialize our data before we return it. So we'd have to import the serializer from Django as well. And you can now come here and serialize response our query set. And then you can go ahead and return our response. Let's test this out. We choose export JSON, we select our products, and then we hit go. And as you can see, we get the data as a JSON response. So here, if you want to change the name of the action, you can use a decorator. This is the admin.action, and then set the description you want. And this is going to be reflected in the admin panel. So we refresh, and as you can see, it has changed. We can even go ahead and do the same for the actions we defined earlier. It would have the same effect. Now I want to show you how to add global actions, actions that will be applied to all models. But first, I want to show you how to disable a global action. For example, here we have the delete selected object action. This one is applied to all models. So I will show you how to disable it. This is very straightforward. We just use admin.site.disable action and the name of the action. The name of action is the delete selected. And now if we come back to the admin panel, we will see that the action is gone now. Now to add a global action, we also use the admin.site.add action. and then the function which is the actual action. For example, here you can say an action that would be used to export the selected objects. We don't have this function yet, so we can go ahead and create it. So in our case, this is going to be a function that returns a JSON response. We've already done this in our previous examples. So this is going to take in the model admin as well. And it will also take in the request and the query set as the arguments. So here we can use the same code we used when we were exporting our products to JSON, because the functionality is the same. This is just gonna be a global action. And now we can go back to the admin panel, and as you can see, we have one more action added, and this is available to all models. Let's try it out. We select some objects. As you can see, we are getting our data as a JSON object. Anyway, that's all for this video. I thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.